Hi, welcome back to our ongoing series on how to write a government resume. Now, this series is pretty short, pretty fun, quick directional tips to help you write the best resume possible. So, here we are with our session today. Structure matters. I wanted to share three things with you. Number one, as far as the structure goes, make sure you're including relevant information. Number two, bucket your experiences by desirable skill areas. And lastly, number three, include key accomplishments. So let me explain a little bit what I'm talking about here. The first one, include relevant information. You want to make sure that you're including the information that they actually care about. So it may be something that you had a great experience in the past or that you are great at what you're doing now. But what you're looking to do is to demonstrate how great you are and what they're looking for. So it's not necessarily good for you to say, I was great at doing this stuff back then, but rather, this is how I can do the stuff that you're interested in. Make it about them. Make sure the hiring manager gets a good understanding that you can be the person to do the work that's needed. So including relevant information, look at the job duties, the job description. Also, look at the organization's website. Get a good understanding about what it is that they're looking for. Now, I know you might be saying to yourself, this is crazy. Am I going to have to do this for every single job that I apply for? There's so many jobs that are out there. How am I going to take the time to create a new resume for each one? Well, the thing to focus on is what are the patterns that you are seeing? So every time you're looking at job announcements, if you're looking at USA Jobs, Monster, whatever those areas are, identify what you're seeing are the patterns and trends. For instance, are people looking for data analysis, writing, communication skills? What are the key factors that they're looking for? Once you know what those key factors are, again, by doing some research, then you could know those are the things to really focus on. Making your resume relevant allows you to stay very marketable. Okay, number two, bucket by desirable skill areas. Okay, a lot of times as we're working with clients, I see that they put in just all sorts of information, and it seems very much scattered. Well, what you want to do is to align your experiences directly towards what they're looking for. One of the best ways to do that is to bucket your experiences by those desirable skill areas. So here's what I mean. Earlier when I mentioned about including relevant information, the relevant information areas could be, again, information analysis, research and evaluation, communication skills, collaboration, whatever. Those are the bucketed areas. So quite simply, place that in bold and then describe the experience that you have in that area. So as a person is reading the resume, they can pretty quickly see that you have the key skills that they're looking for in each of your different positions that you've held. So you're demonstrating that you have the qualifications to do the work that they are looking for. You're tailoring your resume to the specific job qualifications that you need. And it's funny too, because this is a very accurate thing to do if you are entry level, if you are mid-level, or you are an executive. The hiring manager is looking directly at each of these areas. So as your career changes, those buckets are going to change as well. But your resume is going to stay up to date because you are ensuring that you are writing to what hiring managers are looking for. Pretty fun, right? Okay, lastly, number three, include key accomplishments. So in each of the sections of your experiences, you're writing to those buckets, but then just below that, you can create a second section, simply stated key accomplishments or select key accomplishments. Then have a quick bulleted list of some of those big accomplishments. This is where you can describe some of the biggest impacts that you've had. You reduced, you've increased, you've performed. Think about some good ways of describing the work that you have done. Think about the impact that you've had on the organization. It should be really quick, but at the same time should demonstrate that you have the skills needed and the experiences to do the job that the hiring managers are looking for. It's all about these hiring officials. The more that you can structure your resume around their needs, the better off you're going to be. So today we've talked about three areas for structuring your resume. Number one, make sure you include relevant information. Number two, make sure you are bucketing them by desirable skill areas. And lastly, number 3, you are including key accomplishments in your write-ups as well. When you start building all of these together, your resume will be even stronger. Thank you so much for your service, and I look forward to seeing you next time.